In today's diary entry, we'll be discussing the shocking timeline of Buzz Clinton's murder. This story took place in Connecticut in March of 1994. Buzz married Kim in 1993. Kim had a daughter named Rebecca with a previous relationship. This was all prior to Buzz. Before her and Buzz married, she was always leaving Rebecca with her parents while she was out, which caused Kim's parents to feel she was an unfit mother. Once Buzz and Kim were married, Buzz wanted the three of them to be a family, but Kim's parents weren't happy with that idea. Remember, they didn't believe Kim would be a good mother to Rebecca, and let's just say they weren't fans of Buzz Clinton. So they fought. They fought for custody of Rebecca. Kim's parents, Richard and Cynthia, took this fight serious, doing anything in their power to keep Rebecca away from Kim and Buzz. They took it all the way to court, and they had a great support system. Kim's sister, Beth Carpenter, was an attorney. But Buzz fought back, and thankfully they won custody over Rebecca. As you can imagine, the Carpenters weren't happy with that decision, and they took it back to court, winning visitation rights as grandparents. Buzz had done his research and found out there were no grandparents' rights in Phoenix, Arizona. So during drop-off one day, Buzz got into a heated argument with his father-in-law, telling him he and Kim were going to be taking Rebecca and moving to Arizona. Months later, on March 10th of 1994, Buzz was found shot 6 times outside of his car on a highway. Detectives were told about the family feud and just knew the Carpenters had something to do with his murder. The initial interview where the Carpenters were questioned, Beth and her boss Hyman, who is a lawyer as well, were present. But nothing led back to them, so they kept searching for his killer, which led back to a drug dealer named Mark. Mark was interrogated for hours, not willing to give detectives any information on the murder, until finally he gave in. He stated he was hired by a lawyer by the name of Hyman Clean to kill Buzz for a grand total of $8,500. Yep, that's right. You guessed it. Kim's sister, Beth's boss? Okay, get this. Beth and Hyman were having an affair. He'd do anything for her. Yes, even murder. It's told you. Kim's family would do anything to keep Rebecca away from Kim. So for months, Beth was begging Hyman to murder her brother-in-law, Buzz. And because he loved her, he did just that. Beth and Hyman were on the run separately for years. He was caught in California, and she was extradited and sent back to Connecticut, where she was sentenced to life without parole. Hyman was released in 2019 on good behavior, and Mark was sentenced 45 years in prison.